Hello, boys and girls. Thank you for coming to our storytelling program. I am Brent Pockris, your storyteller for this program. And for today, we'll be reading The Legend of the Blue Bonnet, an old tale of Texas, retold and illustrated by Tommy DePaula. Great spirits, the land is dying. Your people are dying too. The long line of dancers sang, end this drought, save your people. Should we must do so you will send the rain that will that will bring back life. And for 3 days, the drummers drummed and the dancers danced. The people, called Comanche, watched and waited. And still, nothing occurred. And even after the harsh winter was over, no new rain that would bring in the new spring came. Only it was drought and famine. And with the drought and famine was ever so bad for the very young and for the very old. Among the few children left was she who is alone, sat and observed the dancers. And with her she held in her favorite possession a Native American warrior doll. A doll made by her mother with a blue feather by a bird that goes, Jay, 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 was hunted by her father. With both, she lost to the famine and drought. And with this doll, it also made her think of her grandmother and grandfather, who she had never met. She who is alone was very much lonely, and she talked to her doll. Soon the shaman will go and talk to the great spirits for 3 days on top of the hill, just hoping for this to work and to know what is the right solution to fix the famine and drought. The great shaman of the village left, and near sundown of the town, 3 days later, the shaman came back, and with it he brought back news of what the great spirits had told him. He told the people of the village for the thing for them to do is give up their greatest possession that they hold, because the great spirits were very much angry with the people of the village for being greedy, taking, and taking, but never giving anything back in return. So from this, the people in the village, when hearing that, all looked down. The warrior, looking at his bow, the great spirits don't want my bow. And we're thinking that, how else am I going to protect the village? Next came a woman with her special blanket. She was holding it and cherishing it near the fire. The great spirits don't want my special blanket either. And with this, as the night grew, all the people in the village went back to their separate teepees to talk it over with their families and to decide what to do next. She who is alone was all by herself outside in the dark and looking down. You know what, doll? You're all what I have as my favorite possession. So she knew what she must do, but she still went back to her teepee. And with that, she wasn't asleep, but she waited. And when nothing was stirring in her teepee, she grabbed her things and a fire torch and walked up to the hill. And with her doll, she sadly looked at it and was thinking about what she was giving up. This doll represented everything to her. Her mother, who made the doll. Her father that hunted the bird that cried, "Che, che, che." And with also her grandparents, the grandmother and the grandfather that she had never met. Before she could make a second decision, she threw the doll into the fire. And she waited until the fire became nothing more than just ash and ember. And with the leftover ashes of her favorite possession, she scattered it to the four corners of the wind, north and east, and south and west. The little girl lay down on top of the hill and went to sleep. The next day she woke up to everything covered in blue bonnets, and the people of the village saw this and wondered what happened. Thus they went to the top of the hill, and they saw she who is alone, all by herself, and they came to know why there were blue bonnets and spring had came. They rejoiced and renamed her She Who Very Much Loves Her People So. And with that, a soft, warm rain began to fall. And the end.